Through to the semi-final, but they made it difficult for us tonight.
Yeah, we didn't score, and I think we created many opportunities to finish this game early on, and then life is more easy. But yeah, we keep them alive by not scoring, and I must say some good saves from the goalkeeper, from the opponent as well. So especially first half an hour, I was quite happy with our performance, and we created good chances with Diogo Dalot, Fred on the post, a great free kick, great goal. It was a team goal, but the finish from Anthony dos Santos was great. I think we had really good actions, especially over the left side with Alejandro Cornacho was really lively. So what I said, it had already in half time minimum a difference of 2, and yeah, and as the second half progressing, we keep them alive also with don't take the right decisions in the final third, and then you never know in the end, but I think it's a deserving.
You mentioned Dalot there as well. Is there anything you can tell us about Diogo, who went off unfortunately with a knock?
No, went off before half time. We have to wait. I think it's not serious, but it was a precaution to get him off, and don't take a risk. We have on Saturday important game.
Of course, at 1-0, you never know. Even though we dominate possession, you never know. Were you getting a little bit worried in the second half, frustrated in the second half?
No, I never frustrated. This is a good opponent, and they defend well. They a good organization, tough. And they fight for their lives, and that's good. And I like the opponent, the way they act. I think it's a big compliment on them. But still, I think we have to finish this game. When we have a little bit better overview, take the extra pass, we should have scored more first half and also second half.
Yeah, I think it's 7 in 6 now for Marcus since returning from the World Cup. He's in terrific form, isn't he? In front, you just think he's going to score every game.
No, I think when he thinks that, and when he keeps the focus, then it will happen.
Into the semi-final now. I mean, 2-legged semi-final, anything can happen, I guess, but you want to win trophies, don't you? Not get to the semi, you want to go further.
Yeah, but so it is. So you have to, the approach has to be next round, so 2 legs. So you have to be ready for that, but first we have to focus on something different, on the Premier League.
Just finally tonight, Dean Holden, the Charlton manager, is a huge Manchester United fan. It was a special night for him. I know you had a little chat to him. Proud night for him. I guess his club did him proud tonight.
I think he can be really proud of his team. Their performance was really well. There was a team. They fight for each other. It was a good organisation. So that's a creditation for the coach.
I guess it's useful when you can bring on Casemiro and Marcus Rashford in the second half. And in the end, their quality proved too much for Charlton.
No, as well. But also, I mentioned already, Pellistri came on, and it was his debut. And it was not long, but he was really lively, some good actions, and also the assist on the second goal. And so the first goal from Rashford. And then, the Casemiro great pass, I think, and the finish from Rashford for 3-0 as well. So I think it was a good night for us.
Tom, when it was 1-0 with injury time to go, I suppose it's all about concentration, isn't it, from your point of view, because they're still in the tie.
Yeah, that's right. I think Charlton came with a game plan, made it really difficult, obviously looking to catch us on the counter. The early goal obviously helped. Would have been nice to back it up a little bit earlier, but thankfully the lads stayed switched on. Did a diligent job throughout the game, and thankfully we got there in the end.
Is it almost one of those kind of no-win nights, really, because they're going to come here without any pressure whatsoever, and the pressure's all on us?
I don't think so. I think we viewed it as a quarter-final of the Cup, looking to get into the next round, and the job needed to be done. Whichever opponents are in front of you, you plan for, and you go and implement the game plan. I thought we did that really well tonight, and thankfully, as I say, it probably took longer than would have been more comfortable, but we got there in the end.
Marcus came on with Casemiro, obviously, to put the game away in the end. What about the form that he's in?
Yeah, he's on fire at the moment. Credit to him. He's really found that. He's really in that purple patch and doing really well. So hopefully it'll continue. We've obviously got some big games coming up, starting with the derby on Saturday. The manager keeps reminding us 1 game at a time. The focus was on tonight. We're back in tomorrow, looking to prepare for the derby. And obviously everyone's looking forward to it, and he'll be. I'm sure he'll be really looking forward to it, the form he's in.
Play behind Martinez, his first start since the World Cup. Harry fit again now. Those guys form pretty decent partnership, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. You know, the centre-back position, got some real competition. You know, some incredible players. So I really enjoyed it with Leacher and Winch tonight. I thought we kept it pretty tight for most of the night, and there was some awkward opponents in there. A couple of big lads coming on at the end, but I thought we dealt with it really well, and it was a really good performance.
Your first start for United, I mean, it must have been a nice moment for you as well.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I've been back at the club for 18 months. You know, opportunities have been difficult to come by. Slightly frustrated not to play in the previous round. I had a little injury at a bad time, and then obviously Martin played well in the first game, so played the second game. But thankfully in the shirt tonight, of course you try and take the opportunity. And as I say, I really enjoyed it, and hopefully with many more to come.
Semi-finals come as well, two-legged. I mean, obviously we're all about winning trophies, aren't we? It's about time.
Yeah, of course. You know, the aim tonight was to be in the hat. You know, we'll take one game at a time. We've got plenty of games before that coming. So, as I say, the focus now is we'll move to Saturday, and when the semi comes round, we'll take that.